roots by showing how events as a young person shape who we later become. It manifests how our origins inform who we are as survivors, how seeds planted in pain can take root to grow a garden of compassion. The other poem that I will read today is called Alexandria, and it deals with the theme of roots on a cosmic level. Who we are, both as individuals and as members of a collective society, in relation to the vast expanse of the universe. This poem is about the alienation of the digital age from organic processes of thought and feeling. It deals as well with our current world and how it has roots that have sprung from the past, even as we face an uncertain and increasingly untenable future. Stone Girl. When I was a young girl, couldn't find my way, hair hanging in my face down the hallway. All the kids taunting me, but I just wouldn't play, 'cause I was a stone girl with nothing I could say. They laughed so easily, jokes she could not hear. Stone Girl smiled back, petrified with fear. They were laughing at her because she was near. Stone Girl couldn't move, couldn't shed a tear. Stone Girl, she's such a freak. Stone Girl, she's so weak. They thought she was such a geek. She can't move, she can't even speak. All the boys ignored her, the girls in whispering pairs. Stone Girl stood alone, ignoring their stares. How can she be so smart and yet so dumb? They are together, and she is undone. Stone Girl was sleeping on her desk again, dreaming that one day she would find a friend. Stone Girl's tormentors would not leave her alone. No one else came near her, or they could turn to stone. Stone Girl, she's such a freak. Stone Girl, she's so weak. They thought she was such a geek. She can't move, she can't even speak. Teachers tried to help her, but they couldn't see that she was made of stone, a separate entity. She told her parents what went on in school. They smiled wisely. Kids can be cruel. Stone Girl went back and tried to be cool, but when you're a stone girl, you act like a fool. Their teeth were so white, their voices obscene. Stone Girl was shaking as she began to scream. Stone Girl, she's such a freak. Stone Girl, she's so weak. They thought she was such a geek. She can't move, she can't even speak. Okay. Now this is Alexandria, in memoriam William Butler Yeats. You have wound the clock of my heart, when in my mother's womb first I dreamed of those who would tamper with the molecular intricacies of life to create death. They have no reverence for science. I still remember the maiden who first smiled on me, when in my cradle I cast my eyes to the moon of her face. Hair streaming out like the rays of the sun, she sang to me of blood and treasure. Now we dwell with a silicon shadow, nefarious product, liquid mercury to dance our imaginations away. But I still cling to an ideal of beauty, a perfection, the word made flesh, whose absolution is found in the descent into matter, the beauty of tangible things. Enter into the haunted castle, assume the mantle, come inside. We fall away in burning splendor off the edge of the world, our blood humming with electricity, platelets dancing to a mad quadrille. I want nuclear fission, absolution, indwelling, communion, the memory of glory again and again. O majesty of silence, I weep for us, for what we were and now are, yet what will we be? Alexander who conquered now lies beneath the shifting sands. His library is no more. Double helical structures revolving in the miniature universe. There is no vacuum, save for the immaculate sanctity of space. We must not give up. Seek solace in the clockwork order, its precision that of organic creation. A comet passing, its tail ice, metal and fire, streaming like a banner, like a Roman candle, heralding an explosion of incandescent glory. Our world is a little thing, a spinning top, plaything for the child Jesus. Our lives, tapestries, each brilliant jewel fitting together to form a collectivistic whole. We must run to our neighbor, gather up his need like the hollow bones of a bird breaking on the back of the wind. His need is our need. His tears run in our own eyes like the rain in the gutter when evening is fallen, and the red taillights of the cars go on, fractals to come apart, only to run together again. You have wound the clock of my heart. When in secret you knit my bones, in a rush I came into this world, my lungs filled with the burning air, and I cried like my heart was breaking. Alexandria, I grew up sleeping in the shadow of your spinning wheel. I beheld visions in its revolutions, resplendence and ruin, intrigue and lies. All the cities birthed between us, empires in your eyes to rise and to fall. But you, Alexandria, are not least among beautiful disasters. Civilizations come and go, like Rome, like Alexandria, my conqueror, my violet star. Behold, we are not as we were before. Time has accelerated. The keeper of Atlantis holds the underwater fire. There are spectral beggars at the gates, wild thorn rows and hoar frost, the ghosts of thy 1,000 years. From the haunted hills I hear the mountain's daughters laughing. I am filled with fear of the vast spaces and the terror that walks among the stars. We set our feet to the Babylon road, clutching our candles in darkness, processing round the mountain the kingdom of night. Now the time is growing short. The world is falling away. A blue heart insatiate, expanding as it consumes. The king of the twisted mouth has been deposed. Still the plague rages. We are drunk on the blood of hot July. Now the rumble of alien laughter from the dark, dripping places. An ancient evil awakened, a rushing of voices, a wind ice cold. Issuing forth from deepest shadow, it bellows its hunger set free to feed. These are the times foretold by Maya, woven by firelight, mapped in the stars. Not a finite point, but an unfolding. Yet nothing ever truly ends. It merely changes form.